وطن الكويت وطن الكويت كرمت للمجد يا مهد آباء الأولى كتبوا ذكر الخلود فنادى بالشهوب الله أكبر إنهم عرب طلعت كواكب جنة الخلد وطن الكويت كرمت للمجد وعلى سبيلك طالع السعد وطن الكويت وطن الكويت وطن الكويت كرمت للمجد
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. On the occasion of the National Foundation Day and Armed Forces Day of the Republic of Korea, I extend my best wishes for the continued peace, progress, and prosperity to the State of Kuwait. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate His Highness the Amir Sheikh Nawaf Al-Ahmad Al-Jaber Al-Sabah on the first anniversary of his accession to the throne, and His Highness the Crown Prince Sheikh Mishal Al-Ahmad Al-Jaber Al-Sabah on the first anniversary of his appointment as Crown Prince, wishing them everlasting health and success. I also convey my best wishes of good health and success His Highness the Prime Minister Sheikh Sabah Al-Khalid Al-Hamad Al-Sabah, and my sincere greetings to all the people of Kuwait. To begin with, let me first appreciate the Kuwait government's effective quarantine measures and expansive vaccination policy. It has led to a dramatic decrease in the number of daily COVID-19 confirmed cases here. Being convinced that we are now approaching the beginning of the end of the pandemic, I am very pleased to see that our two countries have maintained relentless cooperation even during the pandemic. There are many reasons as to how this is possible. First, it is possible because our two countries have continued to build up a comprehensive partnership. We have developed our relations based on profound friendship and steadfast mutual trust for more than 40 years in diverse fields and various ways. Our partnership has not been confined to economic ties, but has developed across political, cultural, and even scientific fields. Second, we have always been working together to benefit each other. Our relationship has remained the epitome of the spirit of mutual benefit. Korea is the second largest importer of Kuwait's crude oil while Kuwait is Korea's second largest oil supplier. The accumulated amount of tender order awarded to Korean companies here is reaching up to a remarkable 49 billion US dollars. Korea is the 10th largest investor in Kuwait at the moment. Furthermore, Korea has so far supplied more than 1.4 billion test kits to help Kuwait fight against the pandemic. However, our relations cannot be described just by the numbers, volumes, size of our project. There is something more enduring, special, and intimate in them. We can feel it whenever we are mesmerized by the beautiful skylines over Sheikh Jabal Causeway at night, and whenever we enjoy a pleasant drive along the first ring road, and whenever we conjure up the images of a pure water being pumped out from the Doha desalination plant in Kuwait. These are just the small parts of what Korean engineers and workers have devoted themselves to in Kuwait. We can even get a hint of it as we see that the first phase of the LNG import terminal was successfully completed by Korean companies in July in the throes of the pandemic to boost Kuwait's capacity for electricity. The history of our cooperation is not just a simple chronicle of economic transactions, but a solemn record of sharing values of co-prosperity. Kuwait crude oil is still running through Korea's economic artery like lifeblood to nurture its growth and development. The flow of oil from Kuwait has never stopped, even during the oil crisis in the 1970s. In Kuwait, many buildings, houses, roads, and plants built with passion and devotion by so many Koreans already become an essential part of everyday life. As you know, Korea stood firmly with Kuwait to protect people's everyday life here, even during the Gulf War. Third, we focus on the future. Korea has been seeking to expand the areas of our cooperation to new sectors such as healthcare, renewable energy, IT, smart city, smart farm, aviation, and education, etc. For example, new technology introduced by a Korean company has been applied in Mutla New City project to increase the efficiency of collecting solar energy. Korea is now ready to work with its Kuwaiti partners to construct a brand new innovative city in South Saad Abdallah. Moreover, a close discussion is well underway to provide the highest quality healthcare service in the new Zahra Hospital. Now's the time to move forward into a new era of partnership. The State of Kuwait has laid out New Kuwait Vision 2035 with its pillars such as sustainable diversified economy, living environment, and creative human capital. Also, the Republic of Korea has announced Korean New Deal 2.0, which is the national development strategy for surmounting the pandemic and climate change. Our two visions, pursuing similar objectives, will create a synergy effect if we share our experiences and strategy. I assure you that Korea will continue to be a faithful partner in Kuwait's great journey toward realizing the Vision 2035. Fourth, we've vigorously promoted cultural exchange and mutual understanding between our two peoples for our shared future. In this regard, I appreciate all members of the Korea-Kuwait Cultural Diwania who have played an excellent role as our cultural bridge since 2012. The embassy is now hosting a variety of small-sized cultural events. In November, we will invite you to an event of Korean Food Festival. Also, we will host Korean language proficiency test on October 16th for the first time in Kuwait. More importantly, we have been discussing with universities in Kuwait to find a way to open Korean language classes here. Last but not least, the members of the Korean community has always worked together with Kuwaiti friends through thick and thin. I'm absolutely sure that we will continue to make significant contributions to the co-prosperity of our two nations. Therefore, I wish to reiterate on this occasion that everlasting friendship and solidarity among our peoples will further grow. We are all peace-loving countries. Kuwait, as an international humanitarian center, exerting good offices to mediate peaceful solutions to regional and global conflicts, has been a constant source of inspiration for promoting peace and humanity. Sharing these values proves to be one convincing reason why we are destined to go together. Once again, I wish for peace, prosperity, and progress of the state of Kuwait and its great people. And indeed, I hope we can get back to normal soon, and I can meet people of Kuwait in Diwania. 쿠웨이트에 거주하시는 재외국민 그리고 동포 여러분, 코로나19에 지친 일상 속에서도 한국과 쿠웨이트의 든든한 디딤목으로서 양국 관계 발전에 기여해 주시고 계신 데 대해 깊은 감사의 말씀을 드립니다. 조속히 코로나19를 극복하고 일상으로 돌아갈 수 있기를 소망하면서 개천절을 맞이하여 여러분의 가정에 건강과 행복이 함께 하시기를 기원드립니다. 감사합니다. 슈크란.
쿠웨이트에 계신 한인 동포 여러분, 그리고 정병하 대사님과 이하 직원 여러분 모두들 안녕하십니까? 오늘은 단군 왕검께서 널리 인간을 이롭게 한다라는 홍익인간 이념 아래 국가를 이룬 지 4353년이 되는 날입니다. 코로나 이전 2500여 명이었던 우리 한인 사회는 불과 2년여 만에 4분의 1로 격감하였습니다. 코로나 발병 2년이 되어가는 이 시점에 아직도 우리는 정신적, 육체적, 경제적으로 고통을 받고 있습니다. 우리 한인회는 팬데믹 초기부터 교민들의 귀국을 위한 전세기 마련과 어려운 환경에 처한 분들을 대상으로 생필품과 식품을 지원하는 긴급 생계 지원 사업을 대사관과 함께 진행해 왔습니다. 험한 고난 속에서도 끝까지 희망을 잃지 않고 극복해내는 불굴의 정신은 강인한 우리 민족의 전통입니다. 사랑하는 쿠웨이트 한인 동포 여러분, 부디 어려움 속에서도 용기를 잃지 마시고 힘을 내시어 코로나 종식 이후 대번영의 시대를 함께 나누는 날이 오기를 고대합니다. 그리고 정병하 대사님과 대사관 직원 여러분, 지금까지 교민사회를 위해 내주신 모든 성원과 협조에 감사드립니다. 마지막으로 쿠웨이트에 계신 한인 여러분의 가정과 사업장에 안녕과 행복이 가득하시기를 기원합니다. 감사합니다.